Hey everybody! What's up all you ghosts and goblins out there? Welcome to another episode of Scared Danger Dan. And man, am I scared that I'm gonna have to draw another picture because I've been done dared, okay? So, a little while ago I went camping with some friends of mine. And what could be spookier than going on a camping trip? Well, let me tell you kiddos, gather on the campfire and I'll tell you all about the story of Frogmen. So this is actually a true story that happened to my friends and I. So this is a dare coming from my pals Chip, Ben, and AV, okay? And we went camping. And we went swimming, all right? And we had ourselves a nice little time at the swimming hole. But while we were walking back to our campsite, what did we see in the distance? But it looked like a group of frogmen walking towards us. And one of them was brandishing a yellow baseball bat. And as we walked by them, he gave this girl that happened to be nearby a good old whapping with his magic baseball bat and turned her into a frog. And she joined his crew Frogmen. And I can't think of anything scarier than getting turned into a frog by Frogman and becoming part of his frog army. So stick around, kiddies, for this spooky tale, this true story of Frogman. All right? And if you're not careful, you'll be turned into a frog too. On this episode of Scare Danger Dan. I mean, the real story is that I think it was just this guy and his whole family, and everybody in his family looked exactly like him, and they all kind of looked like frogs. And he just hit like one of his daughters or his niece with a wiffle ball bat. That's all that really happened. But from our point of view, it looked like a frog band turned some girl into a frog person. So yes, it's based on true events. All right, here's the part where she gets turned into a frog. This really happened. All right, so, some people just look like frogs. That can't be helped. But this guy was bald. His eyes it appeared to be growing on the sides of his head, but kind of near the top. And he just had a wide mouth. And he just looked like a frog, and he had an entire family of probably 9 people that all looked exactly like him. They all had shaved heads. They all had the same height, same build, and they all seemed like they're up to no good, like in the froggiest kind of way. All right, so now I shall tell the full story of the Frogman. Frogman! Frogman! All right, so this dare goes out to Chip, AV, and Ben. Thanks for the dare, and thanks for the cool camping trip we went on where this true story happened. Once upon a time, we were just walking down a dirt path at a campground, and in the distance we saw a frogman wielding his yellow wiffle ball bat, walking with all his frogmen, okay? Came across an unsuspecting teenage girl and gave her a big old whap on her thigh, immediately turning her into a frog person. And thusly she was enslaved into his frog army of frog people. And let me tell you, friends, we hid out in our campground and cowered in fear, talking nothing except for about clowns for the rest of the night, and worrying that the frogman was going to come get us next and hit us with his frog bat and turn us into frogs and make us enter his frog army. It was terrifying. Anyway, thanks for tuning into this episode of Scared Danger Dan. We got many more coming your way. And everybody, sleep peacefully or stay froggy. Froggy, froggy, froggy.